A friend sent me a link this morning, and it was in reference to something from John Rappaport's blog. And apparently yesterday, and it was on the news as I checked, but Homeland Security has announced they're taking over U.S. elections. And this is extremely interesting, and it may or may not be beneficial for this country. We know that there certainly was quite a polarity this year with the election, and that the person who was elected certainly was not in favor with the mainstream media and some of the upper echelon. But I don't know, and you don't know everything involved. So I just want to show you something I personally do when something like this comes out. I want to mention that they did announce it on a Friday. Typically, we don't pay attention to the news on Friday, so often major announcements are made. And then also with the Fort Lauderdale airport shooting, as well as what's going on in Chicago, a lot of people won't be paying any attention to this. And you'll if you start thinking about it and dig a little bit into some facts, you'll see we miss many major news announcements. We miss significant legislation, so on and so forth, because, for example, we might be watching the Casey Anthony, or the way back Scott Peterson, or even farther back the O.J. Simpson and other things like this. We're so busy caught up in this stuff that we miss the whole deal of what may impact our reality. So I can't give you an opinion on this. We're unique. We have our own opinions, but I'll show you what I'm going to do. I did take some of the statements in the article, and I did ask some questions, and got some information as to the validity of some statements and what all was involved. But then I went in and I added a graphic, and I'm going to give you a close-up in a moment of this, of solfeggio frequencies, because the SRC can be considered energetic prayer, and there's no reason that we can't be praying in many different ways for our nation. And you didn't get to see this because unfortunately my first screencast didn't take, so I'm redoing it. But we resonated with this for 25 minutes, 8 sessions. Our theme is chi, which is our life force. In other words, we really need to get our voltage up. And let me show you this image. This image is of Hertz frequencies: 396 Hertz, liberating guilt and fear; 417, undoing situations and facilitating change; 528 is transformation and miracles; 639, connecting relationships; 741 Hertz, expression solution; 852, returning to spiritual order. So hopefully we're each doing our part to lift the voltage of the country. I did go ahead and do the Nagong, and we want spiritual clearing, complete burn down session, and clear core belief structure. And then for Shin, harmonize energies, increase all energies, and harmonize spirit. And I can't imagine in any way this would be a bad thing. And we did optimize our connection, so saw that there was no resistance to working on this. So just sharing some thoughts.